We're going to bring to the stage Lady Marissa and Danny Thomas to speak about the Community Champion Award.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was very fortunate to be the community champion in 2010 and Lady Marissa for 2011. And as we stand before you, we are two of a kind. Quite often it takes more than one person within a family to make something actually happen and to give and dedicate their life to the community. This year there are two community champions. We are partnered, we move together as partners, we serve the community as partners. This year, the community champions are Ivan Scott and Kenneth Campion.
Congratulations, Ivan, and please give our congratulations to Anthony as well. All right, at this time, are you ready? It's you, baby. We're gonna bring up your current Miss New Jersey Leather 2011 Miss Lisa Clark for her step-aside speech. Hi, everyone. Oh, I get them in. Okay, hi everybody. I can't stay here. Let me stand here. Okay, I just want to thank you so much. Judges, thank you. Community, thank you. It was a pleasure to serve you this year. Thank you for giving me that opportunity. Oh, flowers. Thank you. Okay, here's my problem. I have been writing a step-down speech for 2 weeks now. I have an autobiography written. I do not have a step-down speech written. And this is why. I've been a bartender for 30 years. It's my job to throw the party. It doesn't matter anything about me. My job is to show you a nice time. So when I started writing my speech, I wanted to have a nice speech. To me, leather is about what's in your heart. So my speech is going to be about heart, community, and family. The reason I didn't want to do this, which would have been so easy for me in the beginning, is because with the loss of Spanky, I don't want people to have to go on antidepressants after coming to New Jersey. But I am going to tell you my story, and I am going to tell you why I'm standing here today. 2 years ago, my life as I knew it changed. Bear with me, I'll go fast. My mother died. I threw my ass in rehab, which ended me in ICU. With thank the good Lord, I got sober. A month later, my 18-year-old Yorkie died. 2 months later, I put my 19-year-old cat down. And just to kick me in the fucking ass a little more in case I didn't get the message from the universe, my partner of 10 years took the job in Virginia and moved. So life as I knew it was no longer. What I did is I said, I want to run for Miss New Jersey Leather. It will give me the time and energy to think about everything but what's wrong with my life. And I stayed in denial for a year, and it's working fucking fabulous. Then Spike died. The strength of my family, the strength of my recovery family, my leather family, to watch all the people I love so sad, and to have to pull ourselves up. That's what heart is about. That's what family is about. I don't know if David Hoffman's here. Are you here, David? right, David, I love you. Okay. I've worked with David in this town for 20 years. What we do, I can't say anything. What we do is whoever gets the best gig at the time, we get the other person hired, we make the place fabulous. I love you, David. What this man did for me is through a benefit for me. The community came together for me. I was sitting in the Queen's chair. The charity work was done for me. That was humbling, very humbling. And I said on stage that day, when he forced me to speak, I will find some way to repay everyone who helped me in my time of need. And then I say, why the fuck did I say that? So I ran to represent the gay community, the leather community, the Asbury Park community, and I hope I did it. I hope I did a good job for you. I'm almost done. I am almost done. Ryan at the Tides is my sponsor. He was a fucking godsend. He was almost like a boy to me all year. He did everything for me. Anything that I needed, I love you too, I can't see a fucking thing. Okay, thank you. Time off, wonderful. I don't quite know how Amanda and Kara got the responsibility of taking care of me all year, but it was lovely. Amanda, I've known you a real long time, and I've watched you grow up. Literally, in every facet of your life. And I want to thank you for helping me grow up this year, for knowing how vulnerable I was, and for taking charge of me. Thank you. Kara, one of the highlights, where are you, Kara? I can't see you. Oh, there you are. One of the highlights of my life, of my year, I always had to climb in the back of this little Jeep. It was very difficult in heels, but I made sure that I always wore a too short skirt and a too tight shirt and crotchless panties while she held the door open for me. I loved it. Morgan. I hope that I made you proud carrying the sash after you did. You were a sister to me. You took me under your wing. You saw that I wasn't quite sure, and you helped me, and I appreciate that. I don't let people help me. Okay. Daddy Sal, Daddy Dion, I don't even know what to say. You are true daddies to me. The reason, Dion, I am saying this today is because you said, Lisa, you're always better when you talk from your heart. So I said, you know what? I'm going to show you that I don't have to always put on the face that everything is okay. But I will tell you, after this year, I have grown up, and I can't explain the people in these rooms when I went to different states and the love that I feel. It was great. Tom, thank you. Thank you for singing at me at my bottom. And thank you for seeing me now. And Eric, you are a ray of fucking sunshine to our family. Okay, who did oh, the Amazon. Thank you, lady. Thank you, ladies. Thank you for being patient with me. I know I didn't show up to a whole lot. I'm going to try to do better. But thank you for your support. And thank you for carrying on Leather Women in New Jersey. For providing this beautiful place for all these years. And in my opinion, this is my opinion, this is when I saw Asbury start to come back, when you opened for us. Thank you CJ, thank you Anthony. If I forgot you, raise your hand. Don't everyone raise your hand. You know if you're important to me. Oh, Tom Savage, oh my God, the alert. Hey, you gay man. Hey, you gay man. Thank you, Tom. Thank you for being my leather brother. I'm done. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Jersey Leather 2011, Miss Lisa Clark. Hey, Lisa. You did me proud, Kim. You're welcome. Last but not least, let us bring up to the stage Mr. New Jersey Leather 2011, Boy Scruffy.
Because I'm a boy, I have to write things down because I forget them. So, and for someone who doesn't speak well on their feet, Miss Lisa, that was amazing. Absolutely. So let me indulge just for a few minutes. This past year has been so much more than I ever imagined. The places I've been to, the experience and pride of representing New Jersey in the community, and the quality, especially the quality of the people that I've met, has been incredible. It's been a very personal experience for me, as it is for each title holder, filled with many emotions. From being on stage at IML with my other classmates, and making new friends and having a drink and laugh, and I appreciate that. There's nothing that can replace the journey, and while I've enjoyed the 15 minutes of fame, as I've been told, I've had a moth the flame mentality about this past year, and I've struggled with it at times. Not so much with the expectations of anybody else, other than myself, but more so with the fact that the sash that I was given was too big for me and kept falling off. But every day I get up and I put my pants on one leg at a time, I brush my teeth, I go to work, and I deal with life's issues like everybody else in the room. I'm not special. I haven't done anything to change the economic situation, to stop wars or find a cure for cancer. All I've done is raise my hand and step forward. So if I could ask everybody in this audience to please raise your hand and step forward at some point in your life to give back to the community that's given so much to you. No matter where you are in life, there's always more journey ahead. And being honored as Mr. New Jersey Leather this past year has served as an indication of what I've already accomplished, but now challenges me to go past my limitations, whether real or imagined. Progress is made by doing what you have not done before, and to grow stronger, you must push your boundaries and go outside what is comfortable, and from there. Being a title holder can be life-changing for some, but a path altered for the better as a result can fork many, many times. The challenge continues. Sometimes, they're more acute after a title year than not. And I'm thankful for that perspective being Mr. New Jersey Leather has given to me. I'm also proud of being a part of something that is much bigger than me. A community that is made up of all sizes, shapes, and colors, of all beliefs and non-beliefs, of those that are like me, those that are not like me, and those that I want to be like. One that is open, understanding, and accepting. And I thank you all for that. I've always said that the community makes the title holder, not the other way around. And I'm truly, truly humbled to have served this past year. I once overheard the contest that you wait until you're stepped down to thank people, then you've waited way too long. So hopefully during the course of this past year, I said thank you enough to everybody who's come to the events, who supported me, and been a friend and a brother, so I appreciate that. I do have some calls I would like to make. To Dragon Slayer Productions, to Daddy Sal, Daddy Dion, and Tom Harrison for putting on the contest, not only this past year and many other years, but also for being, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast, neighbors. When I get nervous, I talk very fast. I would like to thank Daddy Sal. And Tom Harrison and Dragon Slayer Productions for the contest, but also for being there for me the entire year. Thank you very much. I apologize if I put any more gray hairs on your head. I can ask for Daddy Dion, I'm sorry. I would like to thank all the members of the Jersey Leather community and the community at large for your love and support, for giving me the opportunity to take you along for the ride this year. I dragged you guys to the bowling alley and made you throw gutter balls, and I took you to get you all fancy for a Culture for Kids art auction, but I think that you're probably like being in the gutter a little bit better than being at the art auction. To my wonderful sash wife, Miss Lisa. Thanks for being you. It's been great seeing you step forward and being the face of the women's movement this past year. Keep the faith and keep moving forward. I love you. To my adopted Connecticut family who is here. Thank you for accepting me and my Jersey boy attitude under circumstances that many at first didn't understand. But you did not allow that to stop you from making me feel welcome. And to Sir Rick, thank you for sharing a special part of your life with me. He's in good hands.
We love you.
When I was writing this speech, I thought I cried so many times at work, it wasn't even funny. So I thought I'd be all cried out by the time I got up here. To my friends who are here tonight, many of who I've known for 20 years or more through the bowling community, thank you for your love and your support. Sometimes I shoot straight from the hip with my friends, but thankfully, as I've gotten older, my eyesight has gotten worse, and so has my aim. So, to my three best friends, Daryl Tucci, who is not here tonight, thank you for helping me understand that charity starts with your own heart, and making a difference in someone's life, no matter how big or small it is definitely worth the effort. And to my best friends, I see them over there, Rob Lahoda and Gilbert Bias, your love and acceptance has been nothing but complete. True friendship rises above all, and you've shown that the depth of our friendship endures. And thank you for your many nights of home-cooked Puerto Rican food and kick-ass martinis. And a place to rest my head, called the Vital Suite. I love you guys. The past 2 years, I've been honored to be part of Jersey+Leather as well, serving as the Vice President and the Treasurer. You gave me your blessing when I decided to compete last year, and you continue to support me throughout the year. It's been a difficult year for us, and the strength of your efforts, both individually and as a group, help us to overcome obstacles. It's been overwhelming. So I would like to thank Tom, Tony, Eric, and Richard, as I refer to us as the Island of Misfit Toys. If you come to one of our meetings, you'll completely understand why. So, two more shout-outs, I apologize. As you know, I competed at IML this past year in Chicago, alongside 52 other brothers. Many are here tonight. Thank you for coming. Needless to say, I didn't win, but what I left with after that weekend was far more important than the title. It's amazing what you can learn about yourself in 8 minutes, the length of an interview in front of a group of strangers, and it involves the last 2 people I want to thank, who ironically, without one, I wouldn't have the other. This is where they're crying. Without one, I would not have the other. During my interview, Tyler McCormick, who was one of the judges, said to me, it's been difficult in New Jersey the past year, and he asked me how I've been handling it. So my response was to do what I normally do when that subject comes up, is cry, because he was referring to Spain. And after I gathered myself together, I finally told him that he was a friend and a mentor and a brother, and I miss him terribly. And he was the person who started me on my leather journey. So without even Spanky, I wouldn't be here today as Mr. New Jersey+Leather 2011. There's no way to thank someone who starts you on a journey like that, especially when they're not here. I'm not going to try to do so. He touched me, he lives on in me, and I'm most thankful for that. And the last person I have to thank is sitting here at the judges' table. Ironically, they both came up in my IML interview, and I'm not sure what that was about. But one of the judges said to me, so how does it feel to compete against your daddy at IML, the biggest leather contest? And I said, you know what, I love the man. I said, why would I not want to share a personal experience like that with the man I love? That's what life is all about, sharing those experiences. I got to share my entire 10 years with my dad, and I'm thankful for that. It hasn't been easy to balance our personal lives and our responsibilities as a community, and at times one has trumped the other. But there's no one else I would rather do this with than with you, Daddy. And you know, we were called a dynamic duo in the celebrity romance, and you know, that was all fun and everything. But other than that, it's been the personal moments that we've shared that I will treasure the most. And it's growing embarrassed, Daddy. Like singing Barry Manilow's Can't Smile Without You one night at karaoke. Of course, I pulled up a chair and sat right in front of him and made him look for the entire time he was singing it. We had some difficult times as well, but that's what life is all about. We're far from perfect. And more importantly, I want to thank you for accepting me for who I am. A boy who oversteps his boundaries, who speaks his mind all too frequently, and who constantly questions decisions. Thankfully, you have not had a gag in some world when you need them. And for encouraging me, for having faith in me in all that I do, and for sharing a journey that goes beyond the confines of the community. If I could have as much integrity and respect for myself as you do for yours, I would be happy. It has been my honor to be by your side. I love you.
Mr. New Jersey+Leather 2011 Boys Trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move a little quicker because we're about to convert this room into a dance floor shortly, so we'd like to make sure we'd like to have our title holders come up to the stage. We'd like to bring our contestants back onto the stage. So we can have contestant number 1, Steven, come back on stage. Contestant number 2, Baby J. Contestant number 3, Richard. Contestant number 4, Danny. And contestant number 5, Fidget.
Ladies and gentlemen, part of this amazing weekend together, the contestants get to spend a lot of times in close quarters, kind of stuck with one another. And part of that is representing brotherhood. And on behalf of your class, I would like to congratulate Baby J for being given the Spirit Award by your classmates. Congratulations. All right. That's for me. All right. JR is going to announce our winners. Sorry.
Just a quick announcement. Everybody that's sitting in a chair, if you can, please, when we exit, we need to move quickly. If you can fold your chair and put it against the wall, we would really, really appreciate that. And then we're on.
With a final score of 180.6 out of 200, your Miss New Jersey Leather 2012 is Fidget.
Okay, because everybody's waiting. Mr. New Jersey 2012 is Danny Tamaz.
please Mr. and Ms. New Jersey Leather 2012, Danny and Fidgets. Welcome to the family room. All right, really quick, anyone looking to take photos, please.